Boom, boom, this is Ken, everybody. Welcome back to the channel. All right, so I got a little bit of DanMachi Memoria Freeze up. So they've got a couple draws up that I was going to talk about briefly here today. As you know, if you've been watching DanMachi Season 3, which premiered, I guess 3 weeks ago, I guess 4 weeks ago now. Last episode, episode 3, we finally got to meet the Xenos group, as they're called, and that's a group of intelligent monsters that are living down inside of the dungeon. So they've got a couple draws up for those. So if you don't watch the anime, that's what these draws in the gacha are based on. The first one is Golden Feathers Ray. This is the only character that you get inside of the draw, so you're guaranteed to get her on the draw type. And she is magic, magic attack, right here. So she's got a pretty nice design, actually. So she's she's the one that just recently came out. They had the next one I'm going to show you came out first, which is Lead, came out last week. So she does, as you can see, she's got a pretty good setup. That's just she's wind. So if you need anybody for your wind team, she should be good, and she's got a strength buff as well. So it looks like she's got just about everything. Interesting looking setup here. Gained by 33 magic dex HP. She's got HP regen as well too. So it looks like the regeneration is going to be important too. So she reduces strength by 40% on them. That's good. She has a special magic plus 90, wind attack damage plus 100 for 4 turns. So very, very, very good setup right there. So yeah, definitely something that you want to look at. I'm probably going to draw on her because I do need a wind character, some more for my wind characters. So you got to draw on her, and as of course there's a free one. So 1, 4, and 10, you're guaranteed to get her, of course, and then hopefully you can get a couple in between to actually, if you want to fully max out the character. And she is up until the 6th, so a lot of time to decide on whether or not you want to do her if you need a win character. The next one is Maverick Swordsman Lead. He's the one that came out first. He's only up until the 30th, so he's only up for 5 more days. So here is a Maverick Swordsman Lead. He's physical tap unit with a fire element. Strength to fire attack damage plus 60%. So got all the standards, hitting for an excellent fire character. But those are the first 2 from the intelligent monster group that are if you watch the episode, it was called the Xenos group, and they just dropped Ween off. They took Ween back there, and that's what they said. It was a guy's for a quest, but it was actually just to drop Ween back off to her group of people. So we'll have to see what happened about that. But she's back with her kind, and it looks like the guild's trying to work. The guild's been protecting the Xenos when they were discovered. Because this changes the whole dynamic in the dungeon, of course. Monsters were supposed to be, not intelligent before, but now you've got a group of intelligent monsters. So, it's going to change the entire dynamic shift is going to be here in Season 3 in terms of the dungeon. So this will be interesting to see how things roll out. So those 2 new draws are up. So you definitely want to take 1 fire, 1 wind. Go ahead and do that. We've also still got, of course, you've got a boost up, the Hero Fauna quest to get some free fauna, so you want to do that once a day. Turbulent Shore, of course, this is going to be up it's going to be up until the 25th, so you got plenty of time for this. It's going to be on for another week, so that'll give you plenty of time to actually clear everything out. Familiar Rush is up, of course, and that's up for a few more days, so make sure you participate that if you're in a Familia. And you can get that, and of course they're still opening up the actual stories here. I'm just going to read them all at once once they've all came out, but as you can see, they're going to be introducing the stories as they go through, and you get a little bit of virus as you do them. They're just stories. There's no fighting or anything. It's just to read, so I prefer to read them all at once, because by the time the second one comes out, you already got what happened in the first one, so it's best to just read them when they all come out, once they're all released. So that's happening as well too. As well as that, you can go into Arena. We've got Record Busters up for a few more days, so make sure to clear that out. But the main reason for this video was just to introduce 2 new characters drop, and these are from the monster groups. They're going to be going to be a chance to see what they got going on, to see if they're really as good. I'm definitely going to go on lead. I'm just waiting to build up a little bit more Iris, and I'm going to do some draws on him, and that should complete out my fire team with him. And then that will just leave. I've still got a few more to work on from other teams. I got a good water team up right now. I still need one more for my thunder team as well too. So I'm just working through things as they go, trying to get them all built out. But you want to have as many teams as you can with the different elements, because those play a lot of difference. Just for instance, in Record Buster here, if you do, I can't do it because I don't. But if you do it, you need to have lightning. They're going to recommend what's good, what team works best, and you'll find out that you get a lot more when you use the damage buff against whatever group you're going for. So you want to use the opposite group. It's also prevalent inside of the 7th zone as well. So the Thunder Zone here, you want to make sure that you use Earth, and then in the actual Light Zone, you want to make sure that you use Dark. So, and then you can adjust your teams accordingly and to do as much damage as you possibly can. Okay, so that's everything. I just wanted to do a video on that and let you know that the 2 new gotchas that you were seeing. If you're not following the anime, that's what they pertain to, because I know a few people had questions about that, because you know, they hadn't seen any type of characters like that before, and were wondering, you know, if what was up with that. And it's because of the anime. They're you know, leveling stuff out. So if you want to see them, you'll see Rey in I think it's episode 2, but you won't know what she is because she's wearing a robe. Okay. So, but in the 3rd episode, you do get to see them. You get to see Lead, and you get to see Rey, and you get to see the entire Xenos village that they have done. And there's quite a large number of them, intelligent monsters. They can all talk. You know, they're not, you know, so there's nothing indicating in any way, shape, or form that you know, they're hostile. They seem to be just fine, and they fought pretty good. So as you can see, Lead took on Bell pretty good there when they were fighting, until he you know, hit him with Argonauts. So as a test, they were testing him out there to see what type of people they were. So they're definitely going to be pretty strong in terms of characters. So, but those are the first 2 that metered out. I assume we'll soon, as more get introduced, will probably be some. So I guess technically the first monster released was Ween, as an assist. Lead was 2nd. He came out a week and a half ago, and he's an adventurer. And then they just had last week. They just came out with the Rey, which she looks like a harpy type format, and she's for Win, as of course they would be. The logical assumption based on the fact that she's got wings, so she's a Wind unit character. But yeah, they're both adventurers, so we'll get to see how they fight out in terms of that. So we'll get them out and we'll level them up and put them through the test and see how things go. All right, so thanks a lot for watching. I just wanted to go ahead and drop that out and let you know that that's what that was for those of you who are actually missing it and not sure where they came from. Okay, so thanks a lot for watching. Remember to subscribe to my channel, and once you've subscribed, you'll see a bell. If you click on the bell, you'll be notified each time I drop a new video. So this is Kendrick coming at you from the corner, signing out.